Hi everyone. So today I will be sharing case study 1, which is focused on compound interest. Hakim plans to buy a house in the future. To reach his goal, he decides to invest part of his income into an account that offers 4.1% annual interest and compounded quarterly. Now the question is, how much did Hakim invest at the beginning? To find the initial amount or the principal, we use the compound interest formula, where S equal to P 1 plus I and power of n, where S is the maturity value, P is the principal, I is the interest rate, and n is the number of compounding periods. Since the interest is compounded quarterly, I equal to 4.1% divided by 4, we got 0.01025. N equal to 8 years multiplied by 4 equal to 32 quarters. So we rearrange the formula into P equal to S 1 plus I power of negative n. Substitute the values where P equal to 180,547 ringgit Malaysia and 26 cent multiplied by 1.01025 power of negative 2, and P is equal to 130,276 ringgit Malaysia and 90 cent. This means Hakim originally invested about 130,276 ringgit Malaysia and 90 cent. Next, we calculate the total interest earned over 8 years. For interest formula, we use I equal to S minus P, where 180,547.26 minus 130,276.90 equal to 50,270 ringgit Malaysia and 36 cent. So Hakim earned 50,270 ringgit Malaysia and 36 cent in interest from his investment.
For question C, Hakim wishes to have 250,000 ringgit in the same account. So we need to calculate how long did it take to achieve that. With using the same interest rate, we are using compound formula S equal to P 1 plus I power of n. S is future value, P is initial value, 1 is 1, I is interest rate, and n is time. So we put the value into the formula S equal to 250,000 equal to P, which is 130,276.90 cents, bracket open, 1 plus 0.01025, bracket open, power of mt. Then we will divide 250,000 with 130,276.90 cents, divide that thing, and we will get 1.919, and then equal to 1.01025 power of 40. We get 4 because the question before said that we compound quarterly, which may be compound 4 times in a year. So the only unknown we get here is t. So we want to find t. So I'm using log for both sides. So the equation we got is 4t log 1.01025 equal to log 1.919. Then we bring log 1.01025 to the right side to divide with log 1.919. So we get 4t equal to 63.916. And then we divide the answer with 4. So we get t equal to 15.98, which is equivalent to 15 years and 11 months. So that's the answer. That's the time that needed for Hakim to have 250k in the same account. For question D, Hakim wants to have 30,000 after 5 years. We are asked to determine the nominal annual interest rate, compounded quarterly, and then find the quarterly periodic rate. Okay, first we use the compound interest formula, S equal to P multiplied by 1 plus K over M, raised to the powers of M times T. So here, S is 300k, P is 130k, 276.90 cents. M is 4 because the interest is compounded quarterly, and T is 5 years. So we substitute all the values into the formula, and after simplifying, we take the fifth roots and solve for 1 plus k over 4. And this will give us 1.0426. Next, we subtract 1 to get k over 4, which is 0.0426. And to find the nominal annual rate, we multiply it by 4. So, k equals to 0.1704 or 70.04% per annum. And finally, to find the quarterly periodic rate, we divide the k by 4. So R equals to 4.26% per quarter. Therefore, the nominal annual interest rate is 17.04% and the quarterly periodic rate is 4.26%. So that's the final answer.
For case study 2, Aman saves 500 ringgit every 3 months for 5 years at 4% interest compounded quarterly. To find the total savings, we use the annuity formula, whereas S equals R times bracket open 1 plus I close bracket to the power of n minus 1 all over I. The quarterly interest rate is I equals to 0.04 divided by 4 and we will get 0.01. And the number of periods is n equals to 5 multiplied to 4 and we will get 20. So we'll calculate and the amount becomes 11,009 ringgit and 50 cent. And then his daughter withdraws half of this amount. 11,009 ringgit 50 cents divided by 2 and we will get 5,504 ringgit and 75 cents. She invests this into ABC Bank, earning 6% interest compounded monthly for 2 years. Here we use the compound interest formula, whereas S equals P times bracket open 1 plus I close bracket to the power of MT. The monthly rate is I equals to 0.06 divided by 12 and we will get 0.005 and the number of months is M multiplied to T equals to 12 multiplied to 2 and we will get 24 months. So we calculate and the final answer will be 6,204 ringgit and 73 cents.
Rabatul buys a new photocopy machine for Rm 100,000. After trading in her old machine for Rm 20,000, the remaining amount she needs to finance is Rm 80,000 ringgit. The bank charged 12% interest per year, which is 1% per month, and her fixed monthly installment is 1,000 ringgit 779 and 56 cents. To find how many months she will take to fully settle the loan, we use the annuity formula for present value. After substitute the loan amount, the monthly payment, and the interest rate, we solve and get M equal to 60 months, which means 5 years of repayment. For part 2, Rabatul does not pay for the first 6 months. Those installments accumulate interest, so we use the future value of annuity formula, which is S equal to R times 1 plus I power of n and minus 1 over I. Substitute R, which is 1,779 ringgit and 56 cents. I equal to 0.01 and n equal to 7. The total is 12,836 ringgit and 92 cents. So her 7-month payment becomes 12,836 ringgit and 92 cents. For part 3, Rabatul plans to finish the loan early after making 40 monthly payments. The loans require 60 payments, so she still has 2 months left. We use the present value of the remaining 20 payments, which is A equal to R times 1 minus 1 plus I power of negative n over I.
After substitute the value, the answer is 32,113 and 14 cents.
This is the lump sum she must pay to clear the remaining balance immediately.